Classroom of Life is a program that we touch on the issues of life, which is comprised of issues of religious matters and also issues of anything at all that have to do with life, whether business and everything, marriage, everything. We touch on such subject. I'm continuing on my lecture on Islam and Christianity with the goal of establishing truth so that each religion will face the truth and stop the act of hypocrisy that have been going on, and also to educate the believer in understanding that as much as the Bible commands us to love everybody, and Jesus told us to love our neighbors, it doesn't mean that you accept everything they say in the name of love. That the Bible have taught us what we should believe as Christians, and other religions also have been taught by their holy book what they should believe in. Any claim by any religion that does not define what the Bible says is false. And there are many believers who lack this understanding, and we mistakenly make a claim that we and other religion, we believe in the same thing. Not believing in the same thing is not warfare, it's not a battle, it's just clarity. It's just to establish the truth in everything that we do as believers. And so on my broadcast, I started touching on subjects, because one of the religions that we always make a claim over Christianity and against our Bible is Islam. And it is of a truth that some of the things they say seems to be true, but it is not at all. And there are many Christians who don't know that some of these things they say, it is not true, it is false. And they think that we are sister religions because the imams or the teachers of the religion of Islam always make that claim that Christians and Muslims, we are sister religion. And I keep telling you, it is false information. It is a claim in order for people to believe what they are saying, but that is a total false. Never believe such a claim, because it's never true. All right, so in order to establish this truth, I began a journey of establishing certain false information that the Quran has spoken about the Bible and about our faith. And we are free to do so because their imams also do that, and worst of it all, maligns Christ, say things about Jesus, say things about Christian faith, and nobody has the time to attack them, or nobody has the time to go and fight them, because our Bible don't teach that. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. So if Islamic imams and scholars have developed an energy of speaking about the Bible and the gospel, and the things they say many are false, we have the right as Christian preachers also to state the truth for the public and people to know. And the same way, we need to educate the Christian public to come to the place of truth. So if you hear me making any analysis, it is not an attack on anybody. As I said, if Islamic scholars and their imam has the right to speak about our Bible, we also have equal right to speak about their Quran and speak about the things they say about the Bible, which is false. So I've begun a journey on that, and we'll be going into today's lesson very soon. Today I'll be talking on the claim of Islam that they believe in Jesus. I'll be reviewing that. So I said before, for me, there are two books that Islamic scholars or other scholars, depend on when they want to talk about Islam. They talk about the Hadith, and they also talk about the Quran. I don't respect the Hadith because it is not the word of Allah. I only respect the Quran because of the claim that it is the word from God. So if there is any analysis, as God is concerned, you don't consult human being. You consult the book that talk about God. So Quran talks about God as their belief says, and the Hadith don't talk. Whatever the Hadith says is an opinion that is being expressed. For me, it is unright, and it is not qualified to use the opinion of people to describe God or to say anything about God. So in all my lectures, as I said, I will not be depending on the Hadith because I don't respect that book, because it is not the word of Allah. The only book they claim is the word of Allah is the Quran, to give them that respect. So every analysis I bring afore, it is based on the two spiritual books, the Bible and also the Quran. So understand, if you're a Muslim that is watching me, please don't fall into deception of thinking that when I make a statement, it means I'm attacking Islam. I'm not attacking Islam. Just as we patiently listen to your people, no matter the malign of Christ and the gospel, you also have to get the patient and listen when others are speaking and not blame the victim game as you always do. So please have that understanding. Just as you have the right to speak about the Bible, to say things about the gospel, and nobody comes attacking and insulting you,